Hey guys, I'm Mrhappyismissing, bringing you episode 7 to Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And as you can see, there's an emblem here in the hero story. So, we'll move right on to the dark story, where we shall begin.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Security breach at gate 3. Intruder has been located in the north quadrant and is moving in the direction of the underground base. All units prepare to engage. Emergency battle formations. Standard battle procedures initiated. Locate and stop the intruder from entering the security area. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
That was all too easy. Let's take a look at what my grandfather was working on. A top secret military weapon. The military shut down the research because they feared.
So we're gonna hop into the first level here. Iron Gate. We'll play as Eggman first. So guys, the dark story is quite different from the hero story. The time frame isn't actually all too clear, or at least it's not clear until you actually reach connecting points with the hero story. If you remember, in the hero story, oh, there's a Chowkey. Anyway, in the hero story, we did meet with the dark side several times to fight them as bosses and whatnot. There are going to be meetings, and that's going to be the only basis you have to actually see how the time frame works here. So I will tell you this: this is taking place before the hero story even gets started. So, as per usual, the dark side gets a little bit of a head start, and then heroes gotta play catch up. So we're not gonna be rapid firing with the upper laser area, because that's actually where the laser comes out. I don't know why it showed a machine gun, because when the shots actually come out of the body itself. So if I wanted to speedrun this part, I would need the hovering, which I do not have. It's actually kind of going back to square one, back to the basics. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Anyway, the reason why it's going back to the basics is simply because you don't have any upgrades or anything. So the old stuff that you could now destroy is undestroyable again, like the metal crates that we just saw earlier. Alright, so we're just going to move along slowly because Eggman levels and whatnot go along slowly. So actually I was tempted to start out with the dark side story only because time frame made it so that the dark side story actually came before the hero side. It'll all catch up in the end, but you're going to see that the dark story goes on pretty late compared to the hero story, or has a longer length of time. We're also going to learn a little bit more into the backstories of all the dark side characters. Well, with the exception of Eggman. We know he's evil, and he does evil things. That's all we really need to know. Sorry if my voice sounds a little different. I'm a little hoarse for some reason. I'm not exactly sure as to why, however. Oh well, that's beside the point. We're just going to move on. Destroy the level 5 door. Okay. Oh hey, I just realized I got a shield, which is nice. Okay, people, if the doors haven't stopped me yet, what makes you think they will be able to stop me now? Oh no, another door. Whatever will I do? That's pretty much all this level really is, robots and doors. Actually, if you step under here... So there are doors we cannot destroy. However, they've decided to conveniently leave us a little gift right here. You shoot the switch. Rocket got this. Alright, so let's just zoom down the middle into the goal.
Yosh. That wasn't so difficult.
It's really sad to think that I got almost all of the rings, and yet I still only get a C. I guess I didn't really move that fast. Alright, so pick up emblem number 20, and we are going to go ahead and head to Chao World as the dark side. Alright, so obviously the darker Chao that was in the area got neglected quite a bit, but now that we're the evil people, we can now give him a few touch-ups in terms of robot pieces and whatnot. So we're still waiting for Angel here to transform and whatnot, but now we get to work on this guy who is unnamed, and therefore now that we're working on him is now ready to be named. Actually he did have some robot pieces on him already. I'm trying to remember how, but I do know he does have some robot pieces on him. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw some down onto him. Come on, there you go. So, just gonna keep throwing robot pieces. Eggman is very tall and he can run very fast, all things considered. Unlike everyone else, I don't think he has any attacking moves. Oh, he does. Oh, he just kind of swats down. Yes, that is an eggshell. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and give the little guy fruit. Or girl, we don't know yet. Wow, it's pretty neglected if it's going to eat the whole thing in one go. Good job, little no-name. So I'm just going to pet him a bunch with Eggman, even though it is the darkest color it could possibly be. Alright, I think we are done here. All the robot pieces have been... Aw, he's taking a nap. Look how adorable he is. Or she. Anyway, guys, so we're going to go ahead and move out of Chao World. And now, it's time for some cutscene.
So this is the military's top secret weapon. It's a lot smaller than I expected. Enter user data. Enter password. Password is Maria. Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console.
And the weapon rises.
Is that you, Sonic? Are you trying to spoil my plans again? Wait a minute. You're not Sonic. This is impossible.
My name is Shadow. Since you were so kind to release me, my master, I will grant you one wish.
Now, what?
Behold the true power I possess.
And that's what Shadow was. He was locked up all this time until just now when Eggman awakened him. And now we enter combat with Shadow for his first control. This is basically his first level. So this boss is very, very similar. So I'm just going to pick up a couple of rings, get in position, jump, got him. So yes, he's that kind of boss. Yeah, how about no to that? That is his laser attack. You also we'll get a little bit more into that a little bit later, but he's going to be trying to do that a lot, actually. So let's see if we can't shut him up this time again. Oh, and I got blasted. Alright, so basically he aims the red reticle at you, and then you have to try to not get hit. But other than that, he's the same guy. Alright. Oh, come on now. My controller's actually... I don't know why, but my controller's all of a sudden being a little glitchy. So now here's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to basically just run around and make sure the red doesn't catch up with you, because they're apparently really bad at aiming. Generally, a homing attack will be your best method of escape. Oh dear. And there is a little bit of a blast radius as well. Alright, so he should make another round with the shotgun. That, or he's going to land and start launching off his rockets again. And GG, no rematch. Shadow too strong, please nerf.
Pathetic humans.
Alright, and into another cutscene, hopefully a little bit less lag this time.
Destroying that guard robot was spectacular. So, Shadow, you are the military's top secret weapon. But what did you mean when you said you will grant me a wish?
Bring more Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow, wait!
I'll be waiting for you in the central control room on the Space Colony Ark.
Ark.
Dun, dun, dun. So Shadow's not technically cooperating. And I'm sure you guys will remember this part.
Just let it go. You just don't know when to give up, do you?
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emeralds. That makes it very powerful. What the? Look who's calling who a thief.
I came here following the signal from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, is it not?
Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr. Eggman.
Well, I guess I can do something. I'll just take it with me. Farewell, knucklehead.
Not if I can help it.
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald.
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen. Idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Doesn't matter. I'll look into it once I get back to the base.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. Our work gems are mine to eat.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
Alright, so now we become Rouge the Bat for the first treasure hunting level, Dry Lagoon. Nothing in the area, except for some rings. Alright, so gonna pick that up, pick up a clue. Blue striped head. I think I know what that is. First things first, look! There's a shell and 2 robots. So what happens if we kill the 2 robots? Oh look, it's a turtle! We just saved Mr. Turtle. Anyway, so saw a Chowkey over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Just grab a few more rings because I don't know why. I assume it's in the next area, which we use Mr. Turtle to get to. Alright, so now that we saved Mr. Turtle, let's fly around a little bit. So this is actually basically the same as Wild Canyon. And what do you know? Here is the first emerald. Sweetness. Extreme! And there is a peacock. And nothing more to say about that. Alright. Oh hey, there is actually an emerald piece right here. Looks like we're getting a hashtag clueless emerald piece. Fly over here. So obviously it is in the first area. Somewhere. Which I rather do not mind. There are some other areas to this level that I do not like. It looks like the RNG is going to be rather kind to me today. Alright, so we already got a green reading. We already got a yellow reading coming this way. So let's see if it's the height that did it. Or what? Could it be on top? No. And if we go this way, the signal gets weaker and actually turns off. Which means that it's gotta be over here. Okay. So if it's yellow this way, green. It's quite the conundrum. Alright, I am going to try to do this clueless because we already have a reading and I already have a general idea of where it could be.
It's gotta be close.
Okay, well we got the red reading, so it's got to be close. Oh. Well, that was easy.
How was that? Perfect? Like me?
And that's the only A I expect to get with Rouge. Again, the first levels to the treasure hunting are extremely easy, and then after that it's just kind of downhill from there. Unless it's Pumpkin Hill. So anyway, didn't really do much with Rouge. Actually, might as well stop by the shop to see if they have anything new. Alright, so let's take a look. Would you look at that? They got a green egg, so let's go ahead and buy one of those. Nothing much more. Alrighty then. So now that we've got that taken care of, looks like this green shell's also gonna be up for naming as soon as we hatch it. So guys, if I recall correctly, there's only one egg I've shown open, and that's me rocking it open. By the way, wake up. So that either means they're being hurt at the time, or they're really sleepy. They don't appreciate being woken up. Alright, so... and they won't go to bed automatically either. Alright, so last time I showed you the nice way to open the egg. Now I'm going to show you the mean way of opening an egg. Have you ever thought to yourself, I want some scrambled eggs, or maybe even a fried egg? Well, how do you do that? Well, you crack it open on something hard, of course. And that's the mean way of opening eggs, by utterly abusing the poor guys. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we got sleepy eyes here. Anyway, so that was the worst possible way to open an egg, but that's just how you do it sometimes. Actually, that's the original way I opened every single Chao egg when I was a little bit younger. Anyway, so that is the mean way, and obviously because we do not have the digging upgrade yet, we cannot dig at all. So guys, Greenie over here is up for naming, so go ahead and name him or her as well. And we're going to go ahead and hop out and go into the third level. Alright guys, welcome to Sand Ocean. I hate this level, I hate this level, I hate this level.
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid. Let's take care of business here first, then get inside.
So as to why I hate this level, if you guys should very clearly remember how much I hated the Tails level with sand. And what do you know? Sand. In a heavy walker where there's no escaping death should you miss. Now, I don't mind this level nearly as much when I have the hover upgrade, but I'm not going to get that for a little bit, so now I'm stuck jumping around and hoping that my platforming's okay with the clunky, slow, and easier to die Eggman. Wow. Well, I guess the easier to die, by easier to die, I mean like, I don't know, he's just bulkier, and basically sand is equal to death pits. And because he's so big and bulky, he's a little bit harder to control. I'm going to try to maintain all my rings as per usual, because good for buying stuff. Alright, so we got a couple of robots, and the gimmick to this level, other than sand, is going to be dynamite. There's a lot of dynamite areas in this place, so we're going to have to do some exploding. Alright, so there's the pillar across, however, there is a robot up here. Not that that's even relevant. But what is relevant is the fact of the matter that I actually want to get the Chao key. Because why not? Why am I talking like this? Okay, I gotta time this right. Alright. And there we go. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Pillar, where more shooty robots meet their demise. So we pick it up another 20 rings, which is nice. We're just going to have to wait on this rotating platform so we can try to not drown in sand. Or get shot, because getting shot usually ends in getting caught in some sand. It's a very cool environment, but it is a little dark for my taste in terms of like how much life's actually in the level. Anyway, so I'll hop on this one right here and we will move on. There's another Chao key, easier access, but I went for the other one so we don't need it. So what happens, I don't know if I've mentioned this or not, but if you open up another Chao key after you've gotten a Chao key, then what happens is that instead a bunch of animals pop out of it. Which would be good, except I'm doing no animal strats for the most part. Except for my one Chao that got the tusks, which would be Cloud by name if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Always err on the side of caution this level. Note that this level will end up taking a long time because you kind of have to. It'll take a significantly shorter amount of time once you have the hover upgrade and if you replay the level, but until then you're kind of stuck. So, gotta jump down because we don't have hover. Destroy that and let's hop up, where we will destroy more robots that are in my way. And let's have a heyday with pods as Link. I mean Eggman. I think there's actually an animal in one of these pods. Not that it really matters since I'm not using them anyway. Or I might. Well, maybe I will. Because I do have a green one, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have another Chao. Actually, there's a pipe right here where if you whistle into it, then you will actually get an animal popping out of it. And just as I expected, there was a robot there. Not much I can do about that, but that's why they give you a shield, right? Alright, pick up more rings, hoping not to lose them. Destroy this guy right here. Actually, we got a lot of things to destroy if we want to move on. There we go. And this is Eggman's hidden base, right? So why on earth are there so many government robots? Well, I guess in that respect, because Eggman's a bad guy, government robots are going to be crawling all over the place looking for him and whatnot, but still. You would think that Eggman would have some minions that would help take care of this. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, so carefully wait for the rotating platform, and we are getting close to the end. I think. I hope. Alright, so do a little jumping. Oh, cool, another shield. That's actually going to be very helpful. So, zoom! Yeah, so more pillars. This is actually going to be 3 pillars up, and those are going to be the only platforms that we really get. I'm not going to be able to get it, so I'm going to blow that one up, come over here, jump up, and move on. And apparently Eggman's laser can sense things through stone pillars, so that's cool. Alright, so we're going to jump on this trap, where we will be met by yet another government robot, and the end is in sight. It's just right here. So just unleash the laser, hop in the goal. Alright guys, so after this cutscene, we're going to go ahead and end the episode there. So guys, this has been Mrhappyismissing, and I will see you in the next episode after we do Chao World, of course. Perhaps I'm getting a little bit too ahead of myself. Alright, Chao World, here we come. As Eggman 2, basically, because that was his second stage. Actually, Eggman's middle game is limited. He does get his 5 levels in, but for the most part, his game is pretty limited. Alright, let's see, where is the Dark One? I'm looking for the Dark One. You are the chosen one, my son. I don't know what the heck that was, but whatever. Alright, so flying level 1. And then just give him what we have left. So I guess the nice thing about the Tails and Eggman's levels always have a lot of robot pieces, except for one occasion where there's a bunch of monkeys flying around everywhere. Alright guys, that's it. So now we're going to end off the episode after the cutscene. So guys, this has been Mrhappyismissing, and I will see you in the next episode.
With the Chaos Emerald in the Space Colony Ark. I've got to find out just what's going on up there.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important news flash. There has been a break-in at the Federal Reserve Bank today. Mysteriously, the only thing that was stolen was the Chaos Emerald. According to eyewitnesses at the scene, the suspect was identified as the world-renowned hero, Sonic the Hedgehog. The suspect was seen fleeing the scene, destroying the reserve's guard robots in his path. Stay tuned for
Sounds
more
more
details.
like the work of Shadow.
Because it was Shadow.
How pathetic.
Find them before they escape!
Shadow, I beg of you, please, do
Maria!
it for me. For all the people on that planet. Sayonara, Shadow, the Hedgehog.
I still remember what I promised you. For the people of this planet, I promise you. Revenge!
Dun, dun, dun.